think you really have to listen first. I know it's a cliche, but to just sit back and allow the person to tell you where they're at, to really hear where they're coming from. Otherwise, it just becomes kind of a packaged answer, packaged conversation where you already know all the answers and you're not really engaging with them. So if you really want to do one-on-one well, knowing that all of us have different talents, some of us do one-on-one well, some of us just don't come to it as naturally, but I think one of the tricks is coming to it, really wanting to know the person. Where are they coming from? What makes them tick? What are their struggles? What are their strengths and weaknesses? If you're really honestly engaging with them and hearing them, then the other things that we tend to prioritize, like correcting or guiding them, those come in more naturally later. A big part of being adaptable is having that genuine conversation with youth instead of trying to figure out, guessing, reading books, or which is good. Reading books is great, okay? But getting to really know the teens, the youth as individuals, being able to sit down and have conversations with them, include them in leadership meetings that normally we think of as adults only, including them in teams for children's ministry or the worship teams, getting them in the back doors, planning stuff. Obviously there's certain things that are easier to do that in than others, but if they're not involved in what makes church work, they're not involved in the relational aspect, they're not involved in the planning, then there's no buy-in, there's no empowerment, and so they tend to disconnect because it's not their church. Youth groups are successful usually because the teens feel like it's theirs, but a lot of the other church ministries fail to connect with teens because it's not theirs. So every aspect you can involve teens in what makes it work. If you're doing an outreach through sports, have the teens be referees. If you're doing worship team, have teens up there singing in the group. It doesn't have to be run just by teens, but have them be a part of what you're doing.